There we go. What's up, Dyer? Yeah, so check this out, man. This is a cheap Silvertone guitar that has just been heavily modded by the good people at TV Jones. So Cheyenne and Tom, right? Tom started TV Jones, and Cheyenne works with him, and she has kind of started a guitar company called Workhorse Guitars, where she basically takes like cheap pawn shop guitars and just soups them up. So you got custom pickguard, TV Jones, T. Armand pickups, all USA made components inside, and a Wilkinson tremolo bridge. And then she even put a custom truss rod plate up here. So pretty cool. It's just a cheap guitar. I picked it up from them at the Dallas Guitar Show. They emailed me last week and they were like, "Hey, we got that Silvertone that we had last year that you had your eye on." So I was like, I think I'm gonna sell. I was thinking about selling one of my Parker Flies. I would never sell my '95 Parker Fly, but I sold my 2014 one, and then picked this up. So this guitar is mostly it's really great for kind of like a dirty blues or country. But I've just been kind of testing it through like my main rig with like a heavier distortion. And kind of it does have that punchiness that I like. So I like that it can kind of do what some of my other guitars do, but it also has its own kind of unique sound to it. So it's got that kind of throaty, kind of they're single coils actually. So they say that it's kind of like a souped up telly pickups. Yeah, nice finish. NG Sand says hi. Right Farmer, can you sing Happy Birthday? Yeah, I could. It was actually my 40th birthday a couple weeks ago. My mama got me this shirt. But you don't want to hear me sing Happy Birthday, I promise. Why don't I just like play it? Wait a second, let me see. Oh no, that's not it. I really should probably just learn that melody instead of trying to do it from here. All right, and hey, Stretch Man, Denny. Yeah, I haven't played Master of Puppets on this guitar. Let's try it out. Let's see what we think. I don't remember how the rest goes, but wow, this thing sounds pretty good with Master of Puppets. Who knew? Alejandra says hi. Dyer, could it be in tune for ambient sound? Sure, yeah. I've got some ambient. There's an ambient set. Let's see. Here's some ambience. Ooh, on that middle position. Ooh. That is pretty fun. Let's see what... Oh goodness, I don't know what that does. I like this sound a lot though. That's a cool sound. Yeah. I don't know The Unforgiven, Alejandra. I mean, I know of the song, but I don't know how to play it. Oh yeah, check it out. This guitar came with this strap and a hard shell case, so like lots of cool goodies. Orpin, I am busy in my examinations. Missed the live session. Yeah, man, I missed seeing you, but glad you were able to pop in for a second. Let's go, says Denny. Wow, lots of Unforgiven. Joe Brando says, hope your show is awesome. Thank you. You know, I actually found out Thursday night after preparing for that show all week that it got canceled. So it's been rescheduled for like June. So, so the nice thing was I got to go to the Dallas Guitar Show on Friday during the day, and then I got to come home and just spend time with my wife, and we went over to the neighbors and hung out for a while. So it was pretty chill. But I have a 90s show this weekend. Tomorrow I'll start practicing for that. Today what I did was I learned the new Green Day song because I'm going to do a video on it. I totally missed the boat. I didn't realize they were putting out new songs for their deluxe stuff. But let me see. Where is that? Let me go to my... This is an amp setting I really like. Let's bring the volume back down. Yeah, so the new Green Day song, Ballyhoo. It's pretty easy, honestly. It's basically just power chords the whole time. And then there's a middle section. How does that go? Yeah. That interlude section is like kind of cool, But for the most part, the song's really easy. I got it tabbed out. Very Ramones. And then the chorus literally is just a 1-4-5. You know, and then at the end they do the most Ramones thing ever, where they go, right? Very, very Ramones. I think I'm gonna lengthen this strap just a little bit. It's just a hair short. Give me just a sec. Yeah, y'all throw your questions in if you got them, while I figure out how to lengthen this strap. Nope, that just shortened it. Y'all, I'm struggling with that. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. I got it. Yeah, cool. Ooh, some AC/DC would be fun to try on this guitar. Yeah, definitely. I can't play Thunderstruck with the... He does the picking. Let me see. I'll try and fail for y'all. Now I'm gonna do it with the pull-offs. I don't know. Yeah, the power chords in that song even are really cool, other than just the riff. Wolf's Chant says, "What's up from Switzerland?" That is cool. Digital Dam, is that a Jimmy style guitar? I mean, well, it's kind of like a Strat. It's just a cheap knockoff Silvertone Strat, but I don't know if I would call it a Jimmy style. You know, Hendrix played with 3 single coils, typically, except I guess, didn't he have a Flying V at one point with a couple humbuckers? But no, Hendrix never really played a guitar that looked like this. Dyer says, what pedal and amp are you using? So I'm using my Quad Cortex, which is a Captain, a Morgan SW50 amp, which I've never played a real one in my life, but I was just going through amps and I really like that sound. And run through Fender Twin speakers, right? So I've got my Fender Twin over there, but it's so incredibly loud. So I'm running, so I can kind of mix and match. And then for distortion, I'm using the built-in red drive in the Quad, combined with like a tube screamer. So here's just the amp with a tube screamer. And then add the red distortion. Just gives it a little bit more meat, you know? If you've never learned that section of Back in Black, you're missing out. That's a really fun riff to play right there. Yeah, Grant says nothing wrong with a silver toe. Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah. Yorick. Yes. I'm so glad you asked. This is my Helverine figure that I have. I actually have quite the Marvel Legends collection. This is one that I got recently. This is Husk. For anyone who knows Generation X, which is like an X-Men adjacent. And then I got a Banshee recently. What else do I have close by? I've got the J. Scott Campbell inspired Rogue here. And then I've got I got a Joe Satriani action figure up there too, actually. So yeah, man, I'm a big fan of the Marvel Legends. Those are fun. Nothing wrong with Silvertone. Yeah, I will say the only thing I don't like is the neck. I can really feel the kind of cheapness of the neck itself. Fortunately, Cheyenne did a great job on the fretwork and leveling everything out and getting it to where it feels and plays really nice. But still, there's nothing like a really good quality piece of wood like what's on my Clapton Strat. So it's like night and day difference in terms of that feel. But in terms of the sound, and for all the work that they did on this guitar and all the upgrades, it was relatively inexpensive. So I think it's going to be cool for just getting like some great kind of country-ish sounds, you know? Let me see if I can do that. And then in the middle position, right? That's pretty cool. You know. Let's do maybe like a light lead for that. It's maybe a little too much gain for that. Yeah. I'm not a great like country player, but I'm kind of learning some licks. And of course, this is a real fun one. That's cool in the middle position. I think I actually like that better in the... Let's just go clean. That sounds great. And the neck. Yeah. So it's I'm excited. It sounds good. Can you play Seize the Day by Avenged? No, I cannot play Seize the Day by Avenged Sevenfold. Get out of here with that. That would be nutso. Can you play X-Men cartoon theme? Oh shoot, man, I knew it at one point. I'm gonna cheat and look it up. Let's go to Songster. I like Songster typically better than Ultimate Guitar for that. Let's see how good these tabs are. What's the high part? There's a high part to that. Doo-doo-doo. There it is. All right. Let's see that X-Men theme. I don't know if I like it there. I'm gonna. And then it moves up. And then, what's next? That's the same thing. All right, something like that. Man, I'll have to work through that a little bit more. Right, so there's kind of the X-Men theme a little bit right there. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one more time. Ah, that's where I should play it. I'll probably use my middle finger. I'll probably do that. Oh, I kind of screwed up the ending, but yeah. You get the idea. Nancy says hi. Grant David says Rory Gallagher rules. You know, I really have not listened to Rory Gallagher. I see AC/DC. That Rogue is gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, I'm behind. I am behind. Clapton Signature Strat was like 3K. No, you have the custom shop Clapton Strat, and then there's the signature version. So I've had my Clapton Strat since 2010, and I've heavily it's unrecognizable as a Clapton Strat now because I replaced all the pickups, ripped out all the electronics, got rid of the mid boost, replaced the bridge, and had the V shape neck. I had this sanded down to be more like my other Strats. Replaced the medium frets with medium jumbo frets, and now this is my favorite guitar I have ever played. So, but brand new, this guitar was like $1,700. It was actually a really generous gift from my father-in-law. Back, like, gosh, wow, I've had that guitar for like 15 years. And yeah, I think they were like $1,700 brand new back then. Okay, can you do Johnny Be Good or Back to the Future theme? If can't, it's okay. Oh, you know what? I've never learned the Back to the Future theme, and I love Back to the Future. Back to the Future is my second favorite movie of all time. Anyone want to guess what my favorite movie of all time is? And I want to hear y'all's. Tell me, y'all throw down your favorite favorite movies. Johnny. Oh, here's Johnny Be Good. That popped up. Let's see. We want kind of a clean. You know what? We might want like a slap back. I set up a rig with a slap back. Here it is. I love old rock and roll, by the way, and like I'm a huge fan of like Buddy Holly and Elvis and all that. I was just in Lubbock, Texas a few weeks ago, by the way, and got to see some Buddy Holly stuff. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so they've got it written as 6 slide to 7 on both strings. I don't think that's right. It's probably that. Right? Something like that. I don't know, something like that. Let's see, Back to the Future theme. I gotta think. Yeah, and someone made the note, the best trilogy ever made. I agree. I think Back to the Future is the best trilogy ever made. Yeah, the warmth and the clarity. Yeah, I agree. This guitar. That's just a clean sound with a little bit of reverb and slapback. Boy, that does a nice Dolly Parton 9 to 5. Yeah. Does that Mesa have the dual tube amp? No, this is the Mesa TC50. Just has a great clean, great distortion, and a great lead sound. Right on. Thanks, Yorick. Appreciate that. They will play the X-Men theme song when they enter the Marvel Cinematic Universe, for sure. Because they played it at the end of Miss Marvel when they discovered she was a mutant. There's so much nostalgia for that show. You know they're gonna use that theme. Yassine, hey, nice guitar. I was wondering if you can play the intro to. Nope, don't know any Polyphia. Sorry. A music request. I mean, throw it in the chat, and I'll. Oh yeah. Okay, let's hear what this guitar sounds like with for "Smells Like Teen Spirit." We'll leave the slap back on. Where's my sound? I'm excited, man. What a great sounding guitar. That's cool. That is cool. So I don't know any Guns N' Roses. Literally the only Guns N' Roses thing I've ever learned is thinking. Oh, that neck pickup. Yeah, I dig that. I just want to play that some more, really. Okay, all right. Back to the Future theme. It's been a while since I've heard this. Oh, yeah, okay, it's kind of coming back to me now, right? Oh. Right? Oh, I'll have to practice that. I'm gonna make that one of my goals this week, is to get the Back to the Future theme down. One of my favorites. Yeah, that's cool. Let's see what's what else is going on here. Yeah, sorry, Skillforge, I am behind. Let me get kind of caught up here. Yes, Shanu, this is a single coil guitar. Snow. Oh, I haven't tried that one on this guitar. Let's see what it sounds like in the middle. There it is. Oh. Whoa, I think we found where this guitar really shines. Doing funky stuff in that kind of middle position. That's cool. Oh, I kind of want to do some more like single note riffs like that. Oh, you know what? I have a new song that I'm writing in the middle. Well, I wrote a long time ago, but I just wrote a new middle section to it. Let's hear what that sounds like. I think this will be really cool. Let's add a little chorus. Ooh, let's try it with the neck. Ooh, that makes me want to try the intro to the song. try that on the middle. That's cool. Let's try it on the bridge. Yeah, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Jurassic Park vibe. Man, I love Jurassic Park. Every breath you take. How does that? Oh no, I'm thinking of. I don't remember how that one goes. Snow. Didn't I just do Snow? Or no, that one's different. What did I play? I played a different one. Oh, Tears in Heaven. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. Anyway, yeah. So cool. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys kind of what my this new guitar and. I think to finish out the day, I'll show you guys the song I am writing that I'm working on. If you haven't heard my new single, flippin', I don't know if I can play it on this guitar, Frog Hopper. Frog Hopper, the intro lick is, well, that's hard to play on this guitar. That's number one, I don't think that tone sounds good for this guitar. Number two, it just doesn't sound all that great there. Let's open up a little Logic Pro. And then I'm gonna record this Green Day lesson video for the YouTubes. I had a lot of fun with the New Found Glory song last week. So this song's called Chasing Wind. It'll probably be out sometime like in the summer. It doesn't have real drums on it yet, and it does not have any of the like finished tracks. If you got questions about guitar playing or whatever, for any of you guitar players out there, oh, something is wrong with my Logic. Okay, never mind. That's not working. So I'm gonna probably just hop off here. Someone said play some heavy, like just something heavy. That reminds me of the song "Heavy" by Collective Soul, which makes me want to play. Golly, yeah, my computer's having some issues right now. But that reminds me of a different Collective Soul song. Do you guys know this one? Such a great riff. I love that one. That's good. That's good stuff. Anyway, all right, Ocarina of Time. Man, I don't know. I've never learned any of those songs. Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite video games ever. That game rules for sure. Hey, Ma, says Oscar. Yeah, The World I Know. Sinful. Boom. You got it. That's awesome. All right, guys, I got jets. I got some work to do. I got some guitar students this afternoon. And then I also have, what else? I got to do this Green Day YouTube video and then some other business related things for my online guitar lessons website. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Good to see you. And bye.